There we go. All these things I've got to remember now. I'm pressing gadgets everywhere. Okay, so nice wide stance. Just give me a nice slight bend in the knee and then reach across diagonally for me. Push your hips back, engage the abs. So just get that little stretch in the hamstrings for me. Just nice big stretches with those arms and just try and get a little bit further towards your little toe each time you reach. Good, just give me 4 more of those. And 2. And 1, and then turn your feet out and come into a plie, tap the floor and extend up for me. So plie and reach. I'm gonna love watching Kelly's face now, just trying to look at the screen, see what I'm doing. Good stuff. Good, nice big extensions. Give me 2. And 1, hold it here. Give me some nice big upper back and shoulder pull downs. Just drawing in your waistlines, guys. That's it, nice squeeze in the shoulders. Just give me 3, and 2, and 1. And then I want you to reach forward for me, my lovelies, and open up the chest. Hold it here, pinch the shoulder blades together, and then give me a nice big swoop around. Just pulling in the tummies. Give me 2, and 1. Straighten up the feet, guys, and drop it into a squat and circle for me. So push your weight into the heels and give me 4, 3, and 2, and 1. And then give me a step into a nice little curtsy if you can. Oh, kick over the weight and get outside of those hips, stretching out. That's good. Again, try and keep your torso upright for me. Shoulders stay forward. So just getting that nice stretch in those hips. Just give me a couple more. And then take a step back for me and come down into a nice split lunge. Push your hips towards the floor and a nice rock back and forward into those heels. Good, just get that stretch through the calf. And then step it in and step it back on the other side. Push your hips down, engage your bottom, and a nice rock forward and back. And then step it in and step it out. We're just going in and out from a plank position. So nice strong arms. Try and step right underneath the chest, guys, pulling in those tummy muscles. Give me another 2, feel it in the front of those thighs, warming up. And 1, heels down, drop the head and slowly roll up. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, guys. Bring those arms up for me and bring yourself into the stretch. We normally do it at the end of the class, but I just want you to just push the hips out and press the shoulders away. Getting that nice length in your waist. That's good. 1 more for me, guys. And bring it down. Nice work, nice and slowly. Okay, so for your first exercise tonight, guys, you're going to need either your bands or dumbbells. You're going to give me a shoulder press. Okay, so grab either a single weight or a double weight. And we're basically going to do 3 exercises working for 30 seconds with just a 15-second transition in between, okay? So when you're ready, load up the dumbbells onto your shoulders, guys. Soften the knees, squeeze your bottom, and push over the head. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, and extension. So nice strong press. Squeeze your bottoms. That's good. Really press, just slightly past the ears and squeeze into those shoulders for me. Good. Breathing out each time you press up. Good. Sit nice and strong, guys. Keep pushing. Good. Now hold the weights on top of your shoulders, guys. If you're using bands, step into your bands for me, and you're going to go into a squat. So when you hear that beep, which will be coming any second now, we're going to just go into a nice tall dumbbell squat. Off you go. So down in the heels and up. So if you're using bands, you're just going to be pushing up into that resistance of the band. So make sure you've got a good grip. So you're really pushing your heels down into the floor as you drive up. But if you can, if you're using those weights, keep them nice and high on those shoulders. So sinking as low as you can in the heels, guys. Good, really working into those bottoms. Nice strong tummies. There's your rest for 15 seconds. So pop your weights and bands to one side. You've now got a finisher. So we're going to go into a plank position and you're going to give me climbers, guys. And I want to go quick legs. So as quick as you can for 30 seconds. Off you go, push. So really drive those knees. Do your best to keep a nice straight flat back and those tummies in. Keep squeezing the shoulders away from the ears. Really push those knees forward through those arms, guys. Big breaths. Good, keep pushing. That's it, we're nearly there. All the way through, make big strides with those knees. There's your rest. Come back up. Grab your weights or dumbbells again, and bands again, sorry, and give me your shoulder presses. So as I say, we're quick tempo tonight. So soft knees, and let's go. So round two, really extending those arms. Good stuff. We're doing this round 4 times, Miles, so if you want to change your arms each round, that's fine. Good stuff. Nice big breaths. Go on, use those muscles in your waist as well as those shoulders. There's your rest, well done. So you're going to go straight into the squat. So again, have your weights up high on those shoulders if you can for me. You're using bands, that's it, step into them, shoulders back, and you're pushing into the resistance. Off you go. So as deep as you can get. Remember, use those toes to help create extra resistance. So grip with the toes as you push that floor away. That's it, nice squeeze in those legs. Good. Keep going, push strong, guys. And there's your beat, nice work. So you're going from there now into your climbers. So down into your plank positions. If you can, hold it. And then when you hear the beat, go into your knees driving forward. Off you go, push. So we've got 30 seconds. So if you didn't quite make the 30 seconds last time, make it your goal this time. Always keep pushing on each round. Good. That's it, keep going, guys. Keep those backs nice and straight. Just 10 seconds left. You can do it, keep pushing. Good, shoulders back, keep the eyes forward. 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, round 3. Same again, so keep it moving. So we're going back to those shoulder presses, guys. 3, 2, off you go. So nice strong overhead press. Remember, if you're starting to fatigue a little bit now, just alternate sides. Good. But remember, you want that squeeze. So really push backwards. So connect with the top of the shoulders. That's it. Feel the abdominals connecting. Nice work, guys. Rest them on your shoulders if you can keep them up. I'm going to go down into our squats. So adjust your feet, squeeze your bottom. And 3, 2, 1. Off you go, guys. Sink it down. Good. Really focus on your form here. So recruit that tummy. That's it. Nice straight back. Try and get your bottom past the knee crease if you can. Good. Nice flat feet to the floor. That's good. Those heart rates are coming up. Sit, keep those elbows forward. There's your beat. Nice work, guys. Pop your weights down. We're going into our penultimate climbers. So come and get into your full plank positions if you can, guys. And again, we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Off you go, guys. Push those knees forward. Come on, you can do this. Drive quickly. Looks like everyone's having a few internet connections tonight. You all right, Kathy? Go on, keep going. Really drive those knees, guys. Focus on those lower tummies. Squeeze into those shoulders you've been working. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. All right, you can stay with me for just one more round, then you get a rest, okay? So final round, shoulder presses. So if you've been doing single sides, make sure you're finishing off on the other arm. Off you go, guys. Push it up. Good. Remember to keep those knees unlocked. Just keep a gentle squeezing your bottoms. And really feel the core engage as you press overhead. That's good. Push. Nice. Looking strong. And rest. Nice work. So we're going to use our squats now. So keep the weights up if you can, or if you've got the long band, step into them. Kelly, step into that loopy band, put it around your knees, if you can hear me. Off you go, guys, and down into your squats. That's it. Come on. Sink, nice and deep, that's good. So really get the connection, guys. Work as hard as you can. Feel those thighs working. And rest. Well done. Pop those weights down. This is it. Final round into climbers. So come and hold plank for me. Good. Scoop out the abs and chest. 3, 2, let's go. Drive it forward. This is the last round, guys. Go on, give me everything you've got. You're joining in, Dennis. Hey, are you giving me a stretch? Good. Keep pushing. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, guys. Have a rest. Grab a quick drink. So I'm going to break up our strength round with a core round. And you don't need any equipment for this section, guys, okay? Just literally maybe a wall to prop your bottom up onto if you suffer with lower back, but other than that, just yourself. So whilst you're recovering, this is a new exercise, guys. We've not done this before. You're going to do a standing crunch. So you're going to stand with your legs wide. You're going to sit your hips back as if you're doing a deadlift. Hand either side of your head. You're going to keep those abs in, and you're just bringing the elbows across to opposite knee, but don't allow the hips to move. Really feel it here in your waist and keep everything scooped out. That's your first one, okay? The rest you know. Are you ready? So hands behind your head. Try not to bring them forward. Keep them wide and engage the abs as you come across. 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. So try if you can to get the knee or the elbow to knee, but keep your tail sticking out. Engage your abs each time you come across. Big breaths, guys. Tummy button is drawing in. Create that resistance as you bring your body across. Good. Really feel it in those oblique muscles in your waist. And you can do this as quick or as slow as you like. There's our beep. Nice work. We're going to come down into a hover position. So 4-point kneeling with a toe tuck, bringing the knees off the floor. And then you're just going to give me shoulder taps. Off you go. So again, keep your hips back over the knees. Abs are nice and tight and your back is nice and flat. Good. Again, try and keep the hips so still. So you're really having to use those lower abdominals to keep everything nice and strong. Good. Drawing up into your tummy button. Good. Don't let those knees lift too high. Keep them about 1 centimetre off that floor. Good. Big breaths. Nice work, guys. Coming onto your backs for the last one. We're going to do an ab crunch, but we're going to keep our arms straight. So lengthen them out by your ears. Tuck your pelvis so your back is engaged in the floor. And just literally bring the shoulders up. So keep reaching behind you and pull up through the chest. Go when you're ready, guys. Really squeeze the abs, but don't let those arms creep forward. So you're really having to engage those muscles around the top of your rib cage just to pull the shoulders away from the floor. Good. Keep it nice and tight. Nice big breaths. Give me one more. And a rest. Nice work. So we're going back to our standing obliques. So come back up for me, guys. And again, sit back in the heels. Off you go. So coming across, squeeze. Good. Really push down in the heels. That's it. Don't let those hips move. Good. Big breaths. Tighten up the waist. Get those love handles engaging. And rest. Nice work. Down into the hover. So I'm adding another element here, guys. Once you're up in your hover, you're going to tap your shoulders and then tap opposite hand to knee at the same time. Okay, so shoulder, shoulder, opposite knee, opposite knee. Keep going. Shoulder, shoulder. Always opposite hand to opposite side. Good. Again, try not to let your body move. Good. Keep it tight in the abs. And rest. Well done, guys. Okay, lying down. Going into your straight arm crunches. Again, if this is too much for anyone, guys, you can just give me a normal crunch if it strains your neck at all. Off you go. So scoop out. Make that slightly kind of dipped, rounded position with your spine. So you're just slightly tucking your pelvis as you curl the chest up. Big breaths out as you lift. And again, just watch your chin not leading here. Keep it down and squeeze into those tummy muscles. Strong arms, guys, and rest. We got 2 more rounds, guys. So coming back up and giving me those standing obliques. So hips back. Nice square hips. Off you go. Coming across. Good. As I say, if you need a wall, just to stick your bottom onto, to make sure you're just keeping those hips back. Good. And got a little bit of support if you need it. Let's have a look at you. Looking good, guys. Remember, keep the hips still. Almost hollow out as you bring the elbow down towards the knee. Crunch, crunch, and rest. Nice work. Hover positions. Okay. So up on that, on those, off those knees. Get my words out. So shoulder tap, knee, and knee. Off you go. 1, 2, knee, knee. Good. Shoulder, shoulder, knee, knee. Keep going. Good. Just keep your body locked in tight. This is a great one for the abs, but also really works those chests. And rest. Nice work. Alrighty, guys. straight arm obliques for me. Lying down, feet flat to the floor. Give me that little tuck in the pelvis and reach back with those arms and bring those head, neck and shoulders up. Nice big lift. So really concentrate on the muscles slightly higher up in the abdominals around the rib cage. Squeeze and engage. And there's your rest. Nice work. Okie dokie. One more final round, guys. You can do this. So legs just slightly wider than hips. Push your bottoms back. Let's go. Crisscross. Feel it in your waist. Good. Remember, we're not trying to force it. I want you to create resistance. Keeping your back in a slightly curved position as you come across. Really glue those feet to the floor. Don't let those legs move at all. And rest. Nice work, guys. Come down one final time. Hover position. Hands under the shoulders. Tuck your tootsie toes under. And let's go. So shoulder, shoulder, knee, knee. Let's have a competition. Go as quick as you can with those hands. Good. Push. That's it. Shoulder, shoulder, knee, knee. Good. Keep those abs scooped out. Rub your head and pat your tummy, Kathy. You're nearly there, guys. There it is. Nice work. Alrighty, we're on our backs last time. Doing our straight arm crunches or just normal crunches if you're struggling. So scoop it out. Give me that little curve of the spine. Exhale, lift. Again, lead with that chest. Try and pull up through the chest and those tummies. Really lengthen the fingers back behind you. So really think about your waistlines coming in, tightening up, getting some more out. Give you one more. And rest, guys. Nice work. All right, again, you have a nice little break here. And then we'll go on to our final strength round, guys. So grab a quick drink if you need it. Now, because I'm feeling quite nice tonight, I'm going to give you an option here. The first exercise is a row. You have a choice. You can either give me a bent over row, okay, which you can choose to do both hands or singles. You can do that with bands or dumbbells, or you can give me an upright row, okay, so nice high elbows. Completely up to you, whichever one you feel you need to work on more, not the one that's easiest, okay? So either a bent over row, guys, make sure you engage your abs, or an upright row. If you've got the loopy bands, Kelly, you want to do the upright row, pull diagonally across and do single arms. You're not escaping me, okay? Are you ready, guys? So again, same thing, 30 seconds on. Get into your positions. 3, 2, 1. So row, either pull back and squeeze or pull up and squeeze. Whatever one you're choosing, have that pause on each repetition. Really connect with those muscles that you're working. Nice big breath. Looking good, guys. Sit. If you're doing the upright rows, squeeze your bottom. Feel that nice stretch in your waist. And rest. Well done. Okay, lateral raises, guys, either with dumbbells or with your bands, coming out to the side, just up to the shoulders. You can either do doubles or just do a single. Remember, we've got 4 rounds, so you can do an arm each round. So you're just wanting to bring it just slightly short of the actual shoulder itself. Really trying to target the top of those shoulder muscles, guys. So knuckles up to the ceiling. Good. Feel the core engaging. Nice big breaths. That's it. Nice work. And a rest. Well done. Last one for me. I want you to either take your bands or a weight, and you're going to give me an overhead squat. So arms are going to stay up, and you're going to sit back in your squat and come up. So you're targeting your back muscles here. So pull the bands slightly apart, get that resistance. So you're squeezing the shoulder blades together. Trying to keep the arms as straight as you can. Good. Go on, you can do it. Try and keep the arms straight the whole time. Tummy in, hips back. Good. Nice squeeze. Looking good, guys. And there's your last one. Nice work. Bring your arms down. So we're going back to the start. So we're going into our rows. Now you can, if you want, guys, didn't think about this till just now. You can do the other row this time. You can mix it up. So go when you're ready. So either a bent over row or your upright rows. Remember, if you're using the loopy bands, do the other side. Good, nice high elbows. Good, squeezing into the shoulders. That's it. Remember having that nice pause between. Scooping out the tummy. Elbows higher than the weight, Saline. I don't know why you choose that one. You get it wrong every time. Okay, lateral raises for me, guys. Either 2 dumbbells or a kettlebell, or work the other side with your bands if you're just using the loopy bands. Go when you're ready. So really focusing on those shoulders. Good, create that resistance. Nice, again, keep the abs engaged. You're ever so slightly forward if you're using the bands. Good. Just keep it in the shoulders, try not to go up into the neck. Looking good. And rest, well done. So we've got our overhead squats now, my lovelies. So either with your dumbbells, if you're using dumbbells, you want your knuckles back behind you. If you're using those bands, drop the shoulders away from the ears and pull apart as you squat. So you want to keep everything nice and tight in the upper back and shoulders, guys. Pull in those tummies as you sit into the heels. It's almost like you're working against gravity. Those arms are going to want to creep forward, but just find a position where you can kind of almost just squeeze into the upper back and shoulders without it going up into the neck. That's good. And there's your beat. Nice work. Alrighty, so we're going for round 3. We're so nearly there, guys. So your rows, pick one and stick with it. Off you go. So abs in. Remember, I want that pause between each repetition. Good, nice squeeze back. Good. That's it. Remember, if you're doing those upright rows, right under the chin and pull back into the top of the shoulders. That's it. Keep those elbows nice and tight to the rib cages on those bent over ones. And there's your beat. Nice work. All right, lateral raises, guys. So if you're doing single sides, do the other one or do both together. And off you go. So working the top of the shoulders. This is too much for your next two. Take it into the forward raise like we did at the heart. Yeah? That's it. So nice squeeze. You could just use a single weight for that if you want to just add a bit of resistance to it, Sue. Yeah, good. That's it. And rest. Well done. Last one for me, overhead squat. You can do it. Weights or bands. Nod the chin down and engage those upper back muscles. And we're going to sink into those heels. Good. Little pull apart as you squat down. Good. Think of that nice triangle of muscle in your back. Good. Especially if you've been in your computers all day. These are the ones we need to keep strong. Stop us slouching. Good. Nice postural muscles. Big breaths. And there's your beat. Nice work, guys. Alrighty, this is it. Grand finale. Just one more round. So row time. Bend over or upright row. Get into position. Off you go, guys. So nice pull. That's good. Nice squeeze in the top of those shoulders. I've lost Kelly. She's just left her camera on. I don't know where she is. Can admire her new pictures on the wall now, though. And there she be. Nice work. So lateral raises last time, guys. Other arm if you're doing singles, or again, another round of doubles if you can. Or as I just given with Sue, if you need an alternative, you can go for the front raise, okay? Off you go. So out to the side, squeeze. Good. So it doesn't have to go very high, just push into that point of resistance. That's it. Doing really good, guys. Nice control. Where's your band, Kelly? And rest. Well done. Overhead squat. You disappeared. I bet you're making your dinner, aren't you? Just checking the oven. Let's go. Last round of these overhead squats. Let's do this. Oh, Kelly hasn't started yet. I'm going to start adding penalty rounds like I do at the hut. We might have to add another 15 seconds onto this one. Squeeze down. Good, pushing those heels in. I don't know what sort of views you've got at the moment, whether it's just me or everybody, but we're going to do an extra 15 seconds because Kelly came in late. Keep going, guys. Squeeze down. Come on, push into the heels. Keep going, you can do it. And there should be. Nice work, guys. Rest it up. All righty, grab another drink. Oh, Miles, you missed it. Okay, we are just going to do a nice little core challenge, guys. So I want you to come down onto your mats when you're taking your swig of water. We're going to start lying on our backs. You don't need any equipment for these. Okay, so we're going to bring our legs up, guys. Little point on the toe. Make sure your tail is lengthened out. You're just going to start like a little twiddle, a little spiral. Get the inner thighs connecting, and then you're just going to start to lower the legs, but just to that point that you are not lifting from the floor, and then you're just going to bring it back again. Okay? Are you ready? 3. Oh, you've started 2. Go. So squeeze. Focus on the inner thighs. Get the resistance. Come down as low as you can. Have a little pause there, and then try and gradually bring it back. So you want to try and stay in the resistance range. So you don't want to come back into rest. So make it as hard for yourself as you possibly can. Really work it. Good. That's it. So for me, it's about there is the furthest I can go, and then I just bring it back so I'm still feeling it, but not all the way. And there's your rest. Nice work. Tuck in with the knees. You're going to give me a full leg crunch. So you're going to extend the legs out and pull your chest up into those knees, squeezing those abs. So start with your legs extended and tuck in and extend out. Again, find an angle for your legs that you can fully extend in a straight line. Push out with the heels and really crunch, really draw your chest up to those knees, guys. Hook those toes. Good, nice big breaths. And rest. Rock and roll yourselves up. And we're going to do our Russian twists. So you can have feet on the floor or feet up, palms together, just using the elbows, or you can fully tap the floor. Go when you're ready, guys. Choose one again that you can work comfortably and quite quickly in. So get those knees up if you can. Just a little tap to the floor, keeping the pelvis nice and still, just twisting from the torso. Take your heads with you. The further you take your hands across, the more you're going to feel this. That's good. And rest. Nice work. Coming down. Just going to give me a normal ab crunch. So flat back, hands behind the head, but we're going to pulse. Okay, so head, neck and shoulders up and gently pulse. So not yanking on the head, but again pulling up through the chest, breathing out on each little mini lift. Good, just do as many as you can, guys. Keep that tailbone lengthened out. Try not to tuck the pelvis on this one. Big breaths. And there's your vape. Well done. Have a little stretch out. Take those legs out. And we're going to go back for one more round. So we're going to go with the leg spirals to start with. So we're going to bring those legs when you're ready. One more time up in the air. Give me a little point on those toes. And nice level back. And 3, 2, 1. And start to resist in those inner thighs. Good. Really lengthen the legs as you take them down. That's good. Nice little twist. Good. You might even find you can go a little bit further down this time. Now everything's starting to warm up. Good. And rest. Knees over chest. Flex the feet. We're going to do that full crunch. So we're going to start with the legs out. Find that angle that you can keep a flat back with. And then you're going to scoop into the elbows. 2, and go. Crunch it in. Really pull that chest towards those knees. And rest, guys. Rock and roll up. Going to give me your Russian twist if you can. Remember, don't forget, if you need support, wedge a cushion or a small towel underneath your lower back. Legs up or down. 2, 1, and twist. Good. Go as quick as you can. Really reach across. If you're not using weights, extend the arms so you get that full rotation in the torso. Good. Keep those lower tummy muscles drawn in. That's lovely. Good. There's your beep. All right, one final one, guys. We're going to do our ab pulses. So lying flat, hands behind the head. Again, scoop it out for me. 3, 2, 1, and come up for that little pulse. Remember, keep the neck and the head nice and relaxed. Just lift with the chest and tummy. Feet flat to the floor. And rest. Nice work, guys. You are done for tonight. Well done. Stay down. Just lengthen those legs out for me and give those abdominals a full stretch out. Reach back with those arms. Give those fingers and toes a little wiggle. And then float the arms gently down by your side and walk the feet in one at a time. Get them nice and flat to the floor. And just bridge lift up for me. So lift your hips away from the floor, push the knees away. Go, come up as high as you can on those shoulders and stretch down the front of those hips and thighs. Walk your feet a little bit closer to your bottom. So get them as close to you can. So the feet are almost sort of back behind the knee. And then drive the heels into the floor and lift a little higher. So feel a deeper stretch down the front of those hips. Just hold for a few seconds and start to relax and walk the feet away so you can bring your hips back down. Nice work. Okay, just roll over onto your sides for me. That's it. You can prop yourself up on your elbow or lie flat and just grab your front of your shin and direct it back into your thigh stretch or quad stretch. Or if you prefer, you can do it in standing, guys. It's completely up to you how you do this one. Good. And then those that can, flex your foot, just grab the end of the toe, lengthen that leg out and get into your hamstrings. Oh, Kat's doing it in standing, look at that. Darcy Bus will eat your heart out. At least you've got your bed there to catch you if you fall over. And then release it. Nice work, guys. Good, just bring yourself round into a 4-point kneeling. And then give me a big cat stretch when you're ready, guys. So tucking under your bottom, rounding up through the shoulders and letting that head relax. And then let the tail nice and slowly release. Take another breath for me and repeat that once more. So nice scoop, hollow out, really drive the shoulder blades apart. And relax your tails nicely. Good. Part the knees while you're in this position, guys. Give me that staggered stance with your hands. Reach one through. Sit back in the heels and really feel that big stretch come through the chest and shoulder. Just looking away from that outstretched arm. Nice big breaths. And then switch your sides, guys. So again, side one away, one between those legs. Nice flat palm. Breathe. And bring it through center. And then all we do now is come on to our other sides, or again, if you prefer to stand, just to repeat on the opposite leg. So just grabbing your shin, pulling it back into your quad stretch. And then bringing your foot forward and extending that heel away from you. It doesn't have to be completely straight, but just enough for you to feel that stretch in the hamstring. That's it, just lengthen it out. And release. Nice work, guys. Okay, bring yourselves up into standing nice and slowly. And then just literally just bring the arms forward for me. Just give me 2 nice big stretches across the chest. Hold it here. Rotate your palms back and gently press into the shoulders. Just drop the chin just to feel that stretch come through the upper back and shoulder and around your neck. And then link your fingers behind you and pull down and back. That's it. Just relax the head. Take a nice breath, let the fingertips part, and I just want you to roll forward for me. Take it nice and slowly into a float towards the floor. Take a nice breath at the bottom, guys. Let your head and arms just go nice and floppy. And then scoop out your tummies and roll up. 3, 2, 1. Give me a nice big reach up out of the ceiling. And back down. And you guys have completed your Thursday workout. Well done. There was some interesting facial expressions going on there, but it was all good fun.